Hello everyone, you're welcome back to this channel. In today's video, you're going to learn how to make a very unique, beautiful and unique 8-piece skirt, and trust you're going to enjoy this tutorial. Just take your time and watch to the end. Now I have, as you can see right here, I have my fabric here. So the length actually depends on whichever length you want to use, but in this case I will be using length of like 27 inches. So that length 27 inches, I'm going to multiply it by 2. So 27 times 2, whatever it gives, is going to be the total length. Now for the width, you use like 45 inches for the width. So right now we are going to start. Now I'm going to fold this fabric into 2. Okay, so I said that the length is 27 inches or so. That's the length. So 27 divided by 2, or 27 times 2, should be able to give me like 54. I hope I'm correct. Yes, 54 inches. So you can see I've already folded it into 2. So one of the piece here is supposed to give me the 27 inches. So you can see, although I have like 28 inches, so that is one has been added for the down part, for the the hemming. So that is why I have it 28 inches right here, but the original length is 27 inches. So now if it's going to have a band, like in this case, it's going to have a band. So if it's going to have a band, then you are going to subtract the width of your band. Like the width of the band I will be using 1.5. So from that 27, or from the total of 28 inches, I'm going to subtract 1.5 from it. That is that. So right now I'm going to fold. Now it's on fold already, as you can see right here. So right now I bring it like this, because I will be working on the width right now. So I'm going to fold it like this. I hope you are watching me. After folding it like this, so I'm going to refold it again the second time. Okay, so I'm going to spread it out like this. Can you see? So I'm just trying to adjust the edge to make sure it's equal. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to go ahead and use my pin to pin it down. Okay. So as you can see right here, I went ahead to pin it down the edge so that it won't be moving here and there by the time I start the marking. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to mark from the center of the edge here. Okay, so this is going to be the waist line. So I'm going to measure what I have here, the total of what I have here. I have let me just say 11 inches. Okay, so which means I'm going to start, I don't want this excessive, so I'm going to start the 11 inches right here. Okay, so I have 11 inches from this point to the edge here, 11 inches. So I'm going to look for the half of the 11 inches, that is 11 inches divided by 2. So this is 11 inches, so I'm going to divide it by 2. So by the time I divide 11 by 2, I will be having 5.5 inches. Here is it. So from that point which I mark here, I'm going to mark 5.5 inches. Then I mark it here. So which means this is my midpoint between this point to this point. So this is the midpoint. So right now from this midpoint here, can you see? So I'm going to mark 2 3/4 of an inch of inches, that is 2.75 inches. So I'm going to mark it, and I have it right here. I also, on my left hand side too, from that point, I will also mark 2 3/4 inches. I'm going to mark 2 3/4 inches. So I have it here. Can you see? So now from this point, I'm going to mark, I think 15 inches should be okay as the half length of this skirt, or let me mark 15.5 inches as the half length. So I'm going to mark 15.5 inches. Now it ought to be 15 inches. I've decided to add 0.5 inches to it just because I will use that 0.5 to hold it by the time I join it to the band. So that's just the essence of adding 0.5 inches to that. So all I need to do, I will also go to this other side. From that point, that 2 3/4 inches which I mark out, from that point I will also go ahead and mark 15.5 inches also. So I have it right here. Okay, can you see? So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to connect this line to this, and I will also connect this to that. Okay, so let me be sure of it. 15.5, so I have it here. So I'm trying to make it visible so that you can see. So from that point, I'm going to connect like so. So I have to do the connection. Let me shift it out a bit. So I connect. Like I'm doing right now. So I connect. I hope you can see it clearly. Okay. So I connect. You can see how it gives me a slant line. So right now I'm trying to make it more visible so that you can see the line very, very well. So connect. I hope you can see it. So I haven't connected. I will also go ahead and, so as you can see right now, I've connected the second line. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to cut, tracing the line. So I will also go ahead and cut from this. Can you see? So right now, the next thing I'm going to do is to open it out. And before I do that, the down part here, I will go ahead, it's 4 pieces, 1 2 3 and 4. So I'm going to open it also. So right now I will just open the down part. So as you can see right here, I've opened the down part and I've spread it out, as you can see. So the next thing I'm going to do right now, I'm going to seal this side first, downward, from this side somewhere here downward, and also to the other hand. That's this what I will be repeating also. So after that I will be right back. So as you can see, I've sealed the two sides together, this side and also the second side. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to pick it from here right now. Can you see this one? This is the wrong side. Okay, so I pick it like this. I go ahead to the machine and I seal it like that. So this is how I will be picking it triangularly, the way it is. Then I seal upward. After that, I will also go to this. I will pick it. I will also sew, okay, like that till I complete the circle. So as you can see right here, I'm done stitching all the parts that was slashed. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to come down to the waist side. So I'm going to measure what I have here. So what I have here, I have like 17 inches, which is going to be times 2 because it's going to be the circumference. So 17 times 2 will be giving me 34 inches. So 34 inches plus extra 1 inch. So I will be cutting the length of 35 inches altogether. 35 inches for the length. Now the width is going to be 3 inches. So that is what I will be doing right now. So here is my band. Okay, now I've cut it the length of the waist circumference, that is for the length. The width actually depends on your elastic, the wideness of the elastic. If for instance, like in this case now, the elastic, the wideness is like 1 inches, I mean 1 inch. Now if 1 inch, so I'm going to add whichever or allowance I'm going to add. If it is 0.5 or 3/4 of an inch, then you add it to it. So then that is that times 2 of it. Like, and in your in your own case, you have the width of your elastic to be 1.5 inches. So that 1.5 inches, you are going to add your allowance. This, supposing your allowance is 0.5, so you add 0.5 to 1.5 inch, that will give you 2. So 2 times 2, it means the wideness of your band is going to be 4 inches. So that is that about the width of your band, of the band. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to join this band, the edge. I'm going to join it. I'm going to stitch it together. So I stitch it together. So after stitching it together, I will also go ahead, the elastic, I'm going to stitch it together like this. Can you see? So I stitch it together. So as you can see right here, I've stitched it, the edge, and also this one I've also stitched it, so it remains like this. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to bring it like this, so that where I stitch will be at the center point. So right now, the next thing I'm going to do is just, so let me quickly arrange this very well to make sure that it gets to the center. So what I'm going to do right now, I haven't placed it like this, so I'm going to just put this inside like this. So I will make sure that this one is also at the middle part. So I will just take this the fabric like this, or the band, then I will insert like this. Okay, I will insert, so making sure that the two stitches matches each other, as you can see right here. So right now I will just go ahead and fold it like this. So after folding it like this, I will use my pin to pin it down round. After that, then I stitch the mouth, the down part. So I pin it like this. So I will go ahead and pin it. I hope you can see what I'm doing right now. And in the process of pinning it, I will make sure that it's equal at the down part. It's not that one will be longer than one. No, it has to be equal. Can you see? I make sure that it's equal at the down part. So that this is the way I'm going to go to pin it down all round. So as you can see right now, I've inserted the elastic in the band. Can you see? So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to place it on the skirt's waist like this. So I will now stitch it round. Now as you can see right here, the elastic has been fixed. Can you see? So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to go to the down part and hem it. So I'm going to hem it. So I fold it twice. So you could fold it once or twice like this, and I hem it round. All right, so far so good. Have come to the conclusion of this tutorial. Can you see the skirt? Can you see how beautiful it is? I told you it's a unique way of making 8 pieces skirt, and there is another one of 6 pieces of this same method, and even 4 pieces. Now I really want to appreciate you for taking your time to watch this video. Thank you very much. If you have any question regarding this tutorial, feel free to drop your question, and also if you have any comments, kindly drop your comment as well. Please, you can share this video out. Thank you very much. Now if you find this tutorial very helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. Thank you very much. So here is it. Very lovely, very beautiful, and easy, very unique way. Okay, thank you very much. So till I come your way again, bye for now.